So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So that's got things on the way. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legend.
And there's the shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Such good technique.
He's got away. And they're back on the ball again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zambrota.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Referee's given a throw. And it's Zambrota. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's hoisted clear. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great ball here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
That's a sharp pass. Stuttgart have the chance to go the other way. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Messi! Goal! Stuttgart! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Stuttgart are in front now. Quickly taken. Zambrota. Played in. Oh, shooting chance! And they've got rid. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Now, can they get him away? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Suarez receives it in a good position here. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Suarez. Messi. Messi receives it in a wide position. Trying to play, and it is a goal kick. "15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
And they've got a throw. Messi. Some resolute defending there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Played in.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus proves too strong, too smart. Ibrahim, and a chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and that's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Yamal, lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Desai cuts it out. Zambrota. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pull it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Rice! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time in fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Rice. And this is Messi, over to the right flank. Vieira with the clearance. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. Argentina are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. No, the ball's gone astray. Rice. Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Desai getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 7. Messi. Número 11. Entran.
Haaland.
Número 23.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Número 18.
Zambrotta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's on it, can he get away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Diego Costa. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's Hammers! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Zambrotta. Diego Costa.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Threads one in.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Lam. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram clears without hesitation. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So that's got things underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing,
Shoots! He scored!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
Great chance! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a...
And Cruyff! Split-second reaction.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff, Messi, and this is Messi. He's rising! And that's a good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
And Messi! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. Argentina are level. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's an imaginative pass. Best. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's picked his way through. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Out of play for a throw. Thuram, not the most accurate pass. Messi, Best, and here's Pirlo. Desai gets over and intercepts. Rice aims beyond the defence.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pirlo, nicely weighted ball. And that is well cleared. Oh, good take in a good area. Rice is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rice scooting forward. Best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No way through. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! But Stelia, that is fantastic!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Argentina leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So let's get the ball rolling. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Rice. Argentina can break now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball, and he's been shifted off it. Distributed tidily. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. Desai. Pirlo. That's a sharp pass. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away. Ibrahimovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a good ball out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Hazard. Pirlo. And the shot's on here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's clever. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good read.
That was well played.
And Cruyff! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Gol de Argentina.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
El dorsal 17.
Turan.
El dorsal 21. Pirlo. El dorsal 77.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Argentina have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 75 minutes played. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the...
He's having a pop! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Cambio de jugadores en Argentina. El dorsal 21.
So here comes a substitution.
El dorsal 20. Ibrahimovic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Luis Suárez.
Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Yamal. Great vision. He played through for the wide man. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he shoots! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to... And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's with the keeper. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's destined for the flank. Cruyff. He's looking wide. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. That's a good run he's making there. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Well played. Important challenge, that. Bellingham. Now Cruyff. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner.
Can he finish? They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And now the breakaway. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get on the end of this? Rice. And he welcomes it in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely bit of skill. He's going for goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Rooney. Doué, and the shot! That has been cut short. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Delivers with whip. Zambrotta. Cruyff. Ibrahimovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff, and here's Messi. Silvestre, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Bale. Silvestre. Skillfully cut out. He is so... Bale! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Great vision. Messi receives it in a wide position. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Rooney. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. It's a good-looking delivery, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Knocks it out wide. Bale, and this is Bale. Forced to go back. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. And a header! Oh, crossbar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doué. And it's Rooney. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Messi. Messi's... Oh, good effort! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gerrard. Silvestre. Doué. And it's Rooney. Mateus. Oh, look at the space here. Chance! Well taken goal. It is an explosive start to the second half. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Rooney. And it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered across. The Rossi clears without hesitation. Pitches it off him. Kvaratskhelia is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in, and he's straight offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Número
sides.
41. Entra
Argentina are
número
looking pretty
23.
rattled at the moment, Jim.
Número
There's no
9.
doubt about that,
Luis
Peter. It
Suarez.
looks like they've had the
Número 10.
proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And he's going to have his name taken. It's Vieri!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Vieri. Schneider spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Silvestre. Gerrard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gerrard. Oh, Doué! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Cambio en el Inter. Número 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a
Número
change.
13. Número 7.
And here's Vieri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Roberto Baggio. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And it's Kukçu. Vieri. And he's been shifted off it. Schneider. So what can they make of this? Vieri. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Baggio. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Kukçu's cross. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
Se agregarán
It's a little
3
off
minutos
target.
al tiempo reglamentario.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard. And this is Messi. Zambrotta. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Señoras y señores.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So things are underway. Neuer making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Oh, what has happened here? Yeah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi. Now the cross. That's not going far. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. It's a throw-in. Rice. He's had it taken off him. Nemecha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Del Piero. Nedved! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Shanghai Shenhua are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Del Piero. Nedved can see things others simply cannot.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? And they can counter here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, easy pickings there. Lam, Azar, Nemecha, now it's Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Nedved. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Cruyff. Lam gets over and intercepts. Nemecha, driving on and making good progress, stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
The Rossi running with intent, and that has put paid to that. The Rossi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Shanghai Shenhua are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And Cruyff! Off the post! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Has crossed into the middle. Messi! And now they can clear their lines.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And That is the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7. Lo reemplazará.
We're on the move again.
Número 90.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
And we have our very first corner.
Número 24.
Adriano can get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shanghai Shenhua have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Azar. It's a searching pass. De Rossi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nedved. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. De Rossi. Rice. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Azar. Lovely feet. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Adriano. He's in, must be! Adriano! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Desai gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Desai gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Ibrahimovic! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for a runner. Nemecha knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. Adriano at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Messi! Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero tries to pass it through. And that interception was... It's Adriano! It's run loose, and another try! No, got right underneath it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Argentina. Número 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 20. Número 21. Entran número 18.
Yamal.
Número 10. Número 23. Número 9. Luis Suárez.
Nedved. Hazard. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Zambrota. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Del Piero. That's a little off target. Oh, just skips past his man. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. The referee has given a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
No way
tiempo
through, so
reglamentario.
can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Señoras y señores, beban con
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.